So I want to start out, Clara, with a question for you. You were born in Guadalajara. How did you get here? How did you get to Kansas City? I think that's an interesting story in itself.
Yeah, that's something I don't know. Some of my friends says, I think your guardian angel was asleep when you went there.
Guardian angel was asleep. Uh-oh.
I was growing in Mexico, and I come from a family of 10. We are 7 girls and 3 boys. So can you imagine a house full of people all the time? And when we were growing up, my father used to tell us, education is the best thing you can have because you too many of my children, and I cannot leave you a heritage. The only heritage that I'm going to be leaving you is a career. You go to school, you get your diploma, and nobody will take it away from you. From there, you're going to work, and you're going to do whatever you think is the best for you.
And Clara, this would have been maybe a little bit unusual for a father in Guadalajara.
My father was ahead of his times. He always,
be interested in women's education and careers and a professional life.
My grandfather, his father was a doctor in a small town, and he was, and then his grandmother was also she used to have a pharmacy.
Right.
So they read books, and so they can really help the people from the small town.
So well-educated professional family.
They were always, yes.
You
and I
from.
think that's what my father also felt. And he was thinking, life is hard, and you all 7 girls need to have something to do when you grow up. And if you don't want to work, save your degree. If you wanted to work, there's your degree in there. And if you get married and it doesn't work, you start working and you don't have to worry about anything. And this is the way we saw the life in a lot of people, because when you think about Mexico, you don't think all the time about small houses falling down and poor people. There's also a media class people. They go to school, they go to the colleges, professional people, teachers. When I came in here, one of my husband's friends asked me, is in Mexico there are some teachers that teach you? And I said, sure. I've never seen an American in my schools. Sometimes people doesn't realize, and they think that Mexico is a country that, I don't know what they think. Because when I used to go to the schools, the children asked me, do they have jeans in Mexico? And I said, we made jeans for you. So, do they have airplanes? Yeah, I came in an airplane. So people sometimes, they don't study in other countries, and especially here in the United States, they're even afraid of the languages. You see in the airports, sometimes they don't even have 2 or 3 languages. When you go to another country, you see 5, 6 languages, you can read everything. And then here, for a long time, they were very afraid. I think now it's opening with the globalization and all the people traveling so much that you can see signs within other languages, and people start learning another language and knowing that they need more than one language. In Mexico, when you go to school, I went to high school, and I have to have a foreign language. But I didn't like English. I said, I don't want English. It's so hard, so difficult. I'm going to learn French.
French, okay.
And I love French. Parlez-vous français? Comme si, comme ça. I was crazy about French, okay?
So maybe you could have the first trilingual newspaper in French, Spanish, and English.
No.